Thanks for all coming. 4 straight games at home. It was nice to be 4-0 on our home court before we head out to the Bahamas.
What do you get? What does the team take from a game like this, where it's a Division II team, you're up by 20 at halftime, and then even they seem to lose interest in this later?
Well, we did the same thing the other night. We were up 20 on Fullerton, and we lost some focus. I thought we missed a lot of easy shots in the second half, and also we gave up 11 threes. So I think the message out of a game like this is when you're playing teams that you're more athletic and bigger than, you can't. The only way they can beat you is from the three-point line, and they did a great job. I give them credit. They spread the floor, they drove us, they kicked it out, drove us some more, and were able to make some threes in the second half. So they made eight threes, and they were 8 for 14 in the second half from the three-point line. So some of that had to do with good play on their part. Some of that had to do with our defensive lapses. So there are things you take out of every game, and I think that is one key for us. We got to defend the three-point line.
5 games in, what's impressive about Julian Jacobs, and are you surprised to be able to lean on him as much as you have for him being a true freshman?
Well, he's got no choice. I didn't think he played a great game tonight. He had 4 turnovers, only 2 assists, but I thought he was active. He had 2 blocks, 2 steals, he had 8 points, 2 rebounds, which is not good for him because he usually has 6, 7, 8 rebounds. I thought tonight he was just okay, but he is a freshman, and sometimes we rely on him most of the game, and I have to tell myself as a coach, hey, we got to let him play through mistakes, but he's done an amazing job so far. He's been big in every game for us, and the play we called with about 4 minutes left, we want to get him on that lob, and he went up and got it.
How much more are you going to, is his role going to be raised with the news about JT coming out?
Well, I think you've seen Julian played 31 minutes tonight. He's averaging 28 minutes on the year, so he's going to continue to play big minutes. And when you're a freshman, and Nicola's starting as a freshman as well, so those guys, they have their deficiencies, but they're both extremely hard workers, and they have great attitudes, and they give you effort. And as a coach, that's all you can ask for, and they're getting better every week.
Do you expect JT back this year?
Yeah, he's. We're hoping he'll be back for the second, after the first semester is over. Not until after the first semester. We're all supportive of JT. He's a terrific person, and he just needs to focus on his academics.
How did he's not officially ruled out. I mean, he wouldn't be official yet because grades and stuff aren't out yet, right? But you guys determined that he would not be?
Yeah, he's ineligible to play right now until the end of the first semester. And if he does well in his finals, then he'll be eligible to play after the first semester is over.
What's the first game you could possibly be back?
Wow, it might be the 19th.
The Long Beach State game?
I believe it is. That'd be the first. But he's. It's going to take some time for him to get back into the mix. So
is he allowed to practice with you guys or anything?
No, he's not practicing.
What have you seen from Nikola Jovanovic?
Well, Nikola he's a freshman. He had 14 points and 6 rebounds tonight. I don't think he realizes how good he could be, but he's just a young player who's talented and has an unbelievable attitude. So he shows up every day with his eyes wide open and just wants to get better. And he has a great role model in Omar to teach him that. And now, sometime when Omar gets lazy, Nikola gets lazy. So we have 2 big guys just standing around. I'm just saying that because he's in the back of the room, but I'm hoping that those guys can keep working together in a tandem because it gives us significant length in there. It's 7'2" and it's 6'10", so we need Nikola to advance beyond his years at times, especially these next few games coming up. But he's just a terrific kid. I'm very, very proud of him.
How much does his outside shooting ability help opening up as well?
Well, he made 2 tonight. The second one was clean. The first one kind of hit the back rim and slid in. I think he banked one in on Friday or the last game. So he's working on it. He has the potential to be an excellent shooter. He's a little streaky right now, but he does work. So I'm sure he'll improve, and you'll see a lot out of him.
How much will you miss JT in the Bahamas? Is that a pretty tough field?
Yeah, he's a senior captain. He is our most athletic player. He averaged double figures last year. He was a starter. So it definitely hurts us. It just, our depth at times, we need him. And we're hoping he's back for after the first semester.
Do you feel like as a first-year coach, this kind of sends a message to everybody, academically speaking?
Well, they got to be student athletes, and there's not a whole lot I can do as a coach other than give support. They have tutors. We have an unbelievable academic support system here with advisors and learning specialists. And if you can't succeed, it's not USC's fault. It's not the program's fault. It's your fault. And I think JT understands that. He needs to mature and do what he needs to do. Like I said, I love the kid. He's never been disrespectful. He's never done anything off the court. He just needs to be a student athlete and wake up every day and focus on that.
Coach, how concerned are you with your man-to-man defense? It seemed like they were able to get in the lane that contributed to some of the threes.
Well, they run a dribble drive, and we helped off some shooters we should not have, and then we let Underwood go to his right hand about 20 straight times. So when we figured out that we had to force him left, now as a player, my assistant coaches, when they played, they could figure that out quickly. But some of our guys, it takes until halftime, and when we have to tell them to force them left. So the guy Sandy Underwood is a terrific basketball player, and he showed that tonight. He had 15 points in the first half. Now we held him to 2 or 1 point in the second half because we tried to force him left and took some of the strengths away. And then 2 of the other guys stepped up and made some long threes. So you have to learn. We switch a lot 1 through 4, and some of our players have to do a better job understanding who they're guarding when they switch, and whether it's a shooter, a driver, a right-hand driver, etc. And we're so young and right now that sometimes it takes a while to figure out.
What are you focusing on this week for these guys to go against Villanova, maybe even Kansas?
Well, we haven't even talked about that, other than they know they have to pack a swimsuit, suntan lotion. But we're looking forward to a great trip. It's going to be exciting. We're going to play 3 big-time basketball teams. Villanova is a top 25 team in the first game, and Wake Forest or Kansas in the second, and then the other side of the bracket is equally as strong. So this is a challenge for us, and we're looking forward to it. We just played 4 straight home games, and we did have a tough game to open up the season on the road, and we're going to go down to the Bahamas, and it's not a vacation, even though I might joke about it. It's a business trip, and our players understand that. But we're really looking forward to a chance to play Villanova. They've been Jay Wright. They have one of the best coaches in the country. They got great guards. They have an experienced power forward, Javon Pinkston, who's kind of a do-it-all player, and so we're going to be tested right away.
Can you tell us where the AKS network is that the games are on?
Oh, I'm not sure. Sorry.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, thank you.